not that you compress too hard, but there's something anterior to it that's really compressing it down. What could that be?
Node?
Node this time, yeah. So I'll just show you what lymph nodes look like. Because if you've got big whopping lymph nodes, the vein can be just compressed in relaxed state. So this is a lymph node. So we've got a black around it with a very bright hyaline. That's what lymph nodes look like. Okay, if I rotate on it, it should look a little bit like a kidney bean. It does with the highlight there. Yeah. So that's a lymph node popping up. So that's just one, and once you've seen one, you keep seeing them. There's another little baby there.
And femoral hernias?
Okay, femoral hernias. I can't remember what I've talked to, who I've said what to.
Yes.
So if you put it on and you do the Valsalva, just do that again, and you do that. Oh, it's beautiful Valsalva. Just relax. But instead, with the Valsalva, it becomes like a little sickle moon kind of thing, becomes the vein, or something does that.
Oh, yeah.
And something goes boop, and then it goes away again. That's literally what happens. You've got something space occupying coming. It feels like it's coming towards you, and then when they relax, it goes away again. That's a femoral hernia on the medial side of the femoral vein.
Huh.
Women, it just, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
good.
medial side,
Medial side, which is this one.
Yeah.
This is medial, it's a vein, artery, nerve. So it indents the vein to a point where you almost can't ever really see it well. Because
so that's what gives it the crescent, because
Yes.
it's also compressing the
it's
vein.
swooshing. So all the space that should be full of vein will be squished by something that's coming in and out of the picture. Imagine this is a slice across. So we're not seeing the hernia do its thing, going down and coming back up again. We're only seeing it appearing and disappearing. And it's like a sausage that sits there. It moves. And that's usually just fat. It's really dark. It's just fat that comes down into that femoral canal. Yeah. So there were the two things I wanted to show you out there. Have I talked about colour?
No, not yet.
It's terrible and I can't remember who I've said
we're in
what
the last
to.
bit, so-
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm getting really confused. So you ring the radiology and you want to book them in for a formal ultrasound or whatever, because or you ring the radiologist. How certain can I be that this is a DVT? This is what I'm seeing, and then he'll say, have you put colour on? And you'll say, no. What's that? And then you lose all self-respect. So colour is what we use a lot in medical imaging departments, and colour Doppler is just, if you can imagine, it measures. It's the Doppler effect, like when the ambulance comes towards you and it changes its pitch as it goes away. The same things happen with anything that's got a velocity that goes in and past and away from the transducer, and it measures that. Yeah. So in our case, it's blood cells. So you've got a different frequency shift before the transducer to after the transducer. So we'll put, and it just assigns it a colour. And that's what happens when we put colour on. Now, colour is very operator sensitive and dependent, and that's why it's not part of this, what we're doing today. We're keeping this simple, so this is not part of you excluding a DVT, all right? Or when you put it on, you can see that the artery flashes and the vein is just, I'm just going to make it disappear a little bit. Can't really. I'm just going to get you to do the Valsalva again. So breathe in. And it'll disappear. The blood has stopped completely. You can see the blood cells now because they're stagnant, and relax, and it'll flare. All right? That's what should normally happen with the vein that's happy all the way up to the heart. Yeah. What you can use it for, rather than the Valsalva, is if you think you're seeing you've compressed and you can't really compress it. I just can't compress it. It just ends up being like that the whole time, right? And you put the colour on. It fills to the vessel wall. Can you see that? There's flow to the vessel wall.
Right.
There's nothing hiding in there. But it's not part of the point of care. So you may or may not have colour on your scanner. That's the other thing. That was just an aside. We'll move on to the top we did before. I'm just going through what I always do. To check your depth. And that the focal zone is where we want it. And we press the auto button, and we're happy. Okay? In the knee, the popliteal vein is closer to the skin than the artery. I would say always, but there's a lot of variance with the vein anatomy in the pelvic or in the knee. And we start our compression. And we move up as far as we can, right up to the abductor canal. That's the femur there, so I'm going to try and press up against the femur a bit more. And I actually have a hand on the kneecap because I'm using a bit of force there, aren't I? Just inside. And coming down again. So I'm moving the probe, I'm not angling up, I'm moving the probe up and down, but of course following the curvature of the leg. And as we come down, it gets really busy because it bifurcates into so many different little veins that we don't care about. We decide all the being the sinuses and the gastrocs and the cereals. But when we get down to about here, you see how I've moved around like this? That's just because of her anatomy. If I keep scanning down this way, I just can't see anything. And there's a bone over there. And so that's called windows.
Called what?
Windows.
Oh.
So really, you're just trying to find a window to see through. Joe would have talked about that as well, using windows. Bladder is a window to the uterus. In places where you deal with muscles, you all the time have to move the probe around, looking at the same structure just with different approaches, using a different window.